Hello, everyone. This is Amy Winslow with the Product Business Podcast. Woo! What a day! I am recharging after an intense few days of action and activity and taking on myself and my fears and my challenges. And so I'm just going to share all of this with you today because it has been an enormous few days. It's been highs and lows and exhaustion and literally just wanting to give up sometimes, right? And I think we all go through that. So yesterday I had a big goal. It has taken us a couple of months and it was all supposed to come together yesterday, right? Well, actually, it was supposed to be the day before that. By 9 p.m. was my commitment and my declaration to my accountability partners, and we were really going for it. We were going all out. We've been focused and in action, and you name it, and it has come up. So yesterday, same thing. We're like, okay, it didn't happen Wednesday night by 9 p.m. So, okay, we're going again, right? And so, okay, it's Thursday and we're going to do it today. And we just need to do these 2 videos that are only like 3 minutes a piece. So we just got to finish a little script for that. And then, oh, wait, no, the new system needs us to set up this email thing. And, oh, wait, this tech support conversation to get that thing set up in this new marketing system is, oh, that's taking a while. And then, oh, okay, well, while one person on the team has finished that, I'll go over here and I'll do this. And, oh, wait, the payment process isn't working right. And, oh, the person who's on tech support, can you also ask them about this thing? And, oh, tech support. So you get what was going on, right? Like all of these things kept coming up. And the more they went on, the more my energy kind of went like, oh, okay, well, and then I was getting frustrated and upset and in my head, right? I wasn't upset with my team. I wasn't upset with the tech support. I wasn't, because I get it, when you're doing something new and you're switching systems and you're ramping up and all of these things are going on, stuff's going to happen, right? But, oh my goodness, being in it was hard and frustrating. Because I really, really wanted this to be ready for this morning. I really, really wanted this. We're going to run Facebook ads and we're testing and we're doing all these things, right? And they needed to, in my mind, happen by a certain date. And in my mind, it needed to look a certain way. And it just wasn't being that way, right? Like I was in the game. Was definitely committed, and it was taking more than I expected, even with people who have been guiding me, coaching me, resources around me, support, all of this, right? Because I'm very clear that when I have a goal, it's never going to be about just me accomplishing it. It always involves team, right? It takes a village to raise an entrepreneur, even when you're established like we are, right? Every time there's a new goal and a new level and an expansion going on, it's going to mean there's stuff you don't know how to do, or that something that used to work doesn't work anymore. Facebook ad strategy changes, or Google AdWords changes, or the algorithm moves, or, the platform moves, or the listing or competition, all of that stuff can happen, right? And so I wanted to share this because it's really comes down to how committed are you? How committed are you to going through what it takes to get it done, right? Like to just, sometimes it is, I just have to do X. And then I'm going to have to do Y. And then I'm going to have to do Z. And then I might have to start over at the beginning of the alphabet because you're committed, right? So when you're in this and you've got a goal and things are going sideways and they're not going the way you want, it is totally okay to feel frustrated. To feel like literally last night, one of the things I said was, I feel like every time I think I'm about to be done, one more thing comes up. I'm so frustrated and come on, right? And this was with a team and with, not that I was frustrated with them, but this was with a team around me doing things, helping with things, all of that, right? So I remember back in the day when I thought I had to do things all on my own, right? I had to do them all on my own because I, quote, couldn't afford the help. That has always been an extremely expensive thought for me. I remember when I did that with our bookkeeping, right? I was going to do my own bookkeeping. This was years and years ago. And so for a while, I, quote, did my own bookkeeping. That was a disaster because I'm not designed to do bookkeeping. I love the story of numbers. I understand profit margin. I understand all the reports, but do not sit me in front of a computer all day and expect me to do data entry and to, like that. No, it was horrible, right? By the time all was said and done, that thinking that I'll do it the less expensive way myself, I'll do it myself, cost me an extra, 10 grand. Yeah, $10,000, quote, extra by the time I was hiring somebody to fix the problems that had been created and the way things, there was this little funky setup piece over here. And because I didn't know what I was doing and I didn't just get resourceful, get committed and hire the help that I needed, right? So with this new goal, and this process this week of doing this launch and getting it out and getting over to this new system that we're doing and all of that, it's been bumpy at different points. It's been exhilarating. It's been exciting. And new possibility is opening up everywhere because of it. There's this massive proverbial hockey stick of growth going on in some really interesting ways. And business is more graceful in many ways because of it. Okay. So even though there's been struggles, even though there's been challenges and I've been like frustrated and it's been exhausting sometimes, right? There's been a lot of juice to it and a lot of substance and a grounding in to the DNA and the core of why I'm here and why I do what I do and what we're doing with products and what we're doing with clients. So it's been worth it, right? And what I've learned is to have compassion for myself in it, to adjust the how things are going to happen. Because last night when something was going, it was taking 3 hours and I thought it should have taken about 15 minutes. I just went like, I'm so done with this. I'm just so done with this. And one of the people on my team said, here, let me take a stab at it. And no joke, it was done in about half an hour. And that was with file upload times, right? And we have some big files because of what we're doing. So the uploads take a long time. But, it was half an hour. And what it took was me saying, I'm out of this. I'm over it. And someone else going, well, let me try it, right? So that idea of team and of, hey, if you're struggling with something, opening up and saying you're struggling with it and getting support, right? Now, some people will stay in that moment of I'm struggling way longer than that. I tend to get out of it pretty quickly now. because I've learned how expensive it is to stay in stuck or to stay in confused or all of that, right? So adjusting how the things are getting done, how they're happening, a lot of learnings about being in flow and collaboration, even when it's really something that the whole team is committed to. It really taught me again how much I love my team and I appreciate all of their actions and all of their support. And we're a small, lean team, but man, it's good, right? So, and now we are a few hours away from a launch. We're about to put it out in the world, and so I'm excited to be sharing that with you. I'm going to come back and I'll do another episode when it's truly ready. We're going to do one final test and write a few things for it. But, staying in the game long enough is one thing, right? Learning and adapting because you have a goal is really the juice of the goal, right? The who you get to become, the who you get to be. This goal forced me to take on fears about being seen in the world, about what if my things get stolen, right? What if somebody takes it and doesn't give credit? What if it's not good enough? All of that came up. And so having this goal has had me grow personally, has had me look deep inside and say, who do I want to be and where do I want to be going? And even when I just said that, I could feel my heart expand. And I'm so moved because of the journey, right? That's what we're here for as entrepreneurs. That's why entrepreneurship is like the greatest personal growth you will ever have. If you're up to big things, it requires you to grow and to expand. And that is where the juice is, my friends. So check back in a couple of hours, probably around 3 hours from now, we will be doing another episode. And we are going to tell you where to get something awesome for free. Okay, so check back. Bye for now.